but they're not going to go above and beyond because you're not their type. It's all about finding the woman who think you are the 10 out of 10. Not every woman's going to think you're a 10 out of 10, a 8 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, a 6 out of 10, a 1 out of 10. Some women will like you for what you look like. Some women will not. Some women, you will not have to do anything to increase their interest. They will already be hot and ready for you. Some women, you know, they might be an 8 or 6 level and you have to raise their interest a level. You do not want to deal with those girls. It's all about finding the woman who have a 10 out of 10 interest, who are willing to get on your program as soon as possible. Dating is a numbers game. This is why as a guy I tell you, got to put yourself out there as much as possible, because the more volume of women you have looking at you or just coming your way means the better success of you having the woman that you want, whether that be, you know, having a relationship with her or hooking up with her. It increases your odds versus you not putting yourself out there at all. You got to think about it like this, bro. These women have preferences and these women have types too, such as us men. We have types, we have preferences, right? The only difference between a woman having a preference and a type compared to a man is men, we will date outside of our preference and a type just casually, right? A woman, she is far more stern on her preference and type, meaning me as a guy, I like light-skinned women with blonde curly hair. Will this mean I will not date outside of a light-skinned blonde curly hair? Absolutely not. I've dated black girls, I've dated white girls, I've dated Mexicans. A girl who has a preference of type of a nigga, yes, she will entertain other niggas who are not her type. For example, if you're a D1 athlete with dreads, athlete 6 foot, right, and you don't fall in that category, yes, she will entertain you. Yes, she will play around with you. Will the chances of you having a meaningful connection with her be high? Absolutely not. Just off the simple fact that you are a placeholder until she finds a guy that really does it for her. And mind you, these women get hundreds of requests from guys day after day after day to get with them. When you are that one guy who falls in her preference, she is willing to do a lot more than all the other guys. She's willing to go above and beyond, and she is willing to chase you because you fall in the boxes of what she wants. Now, as a guy, if you're not putting yourself out there, you finding that one girl who actually meets your preferences of what you look like becomes lower and lower, just off the simple fact that, bro, not everybody likes Kit Kat. Not everybody likes kisses. Not everyone likes Hershey bars, right? You being you yourself, right? There is someone out there who likes you for you, to where you don't have to go out there and, you know, try and look like this or act like this, right? But you don't know that because you're not out there like that. When you put yourself out there, for one, you got to put yourself out there on Instagram, Tinder, Hinge, BOK, Bumble, any dating app possible. Not only that, you got to go out there to, you know, social events from time to time. I'm not saying all the time, but it's nice to, you know, just appear out there from time to time, because yes, I get it. Not everybody's photogenic. You might have a better chance of going out to IRL events versus being online, right? Not only does it come to being online, it takes extremely a lot more effort than IRL, because for one, you got to make sure your pictures are clean. You got to make sure your poses are clean. You got to make sure you come off masculine type of way, a professional type of, well, not professional type of way, but just a masculine, clean sex appeal on Instagram or dating app with these shit. So I would suggest getting tattoos, getting some type of edge about you, and just portraying that to the dating world. And also, you also have to make sure you're not coming off like you have money, because when you peacock on these internet or social media apps, now you can fall in the trap of having women just trying to use you for money, which isn't a good thing. Which, if you do not have elite game, you will not be able to pick up on this, because at the end of the day, you do not want a woman to use you for your money. You want a woman to see you as her physical preference, to where she's willing to go above and beyond. But this all starts with putting yourself out there, put in the work to go on Instagram, get your pictures up, put in the work to use those Instagram pictures that do well, put them on the dating app. So now you have leverage from all these women coming at you from all different angles, right? And yes, just because a woman can acknowledge that you're attractive and that you're good looking does not mean you're her physical type. You have a lot of girls who think you are attractive, who think you are cute, but they're not going to go above and beyond because you're not their type. It's all about finding the woman who think you are the 10 out of 10. Not every woman's going to think you're a 10 out of 10, a 8 out of 10, a 4 out of 10, a 6 out of 10, a 1 out of 10. Some women will like you for what you look like. Some women will not. Some women, you will not have to do anything to increase their interest. They will already be hot and ready for you. Some women, you know, they might be an 8 or 6 level, and you have to raise their interest a level. You do not want to deal with those girls. It's all about finding the woman who have a 10 out of 10 interest, who are willing to get on your program as soon as possible and do what you want to do, because they do not want to leave you. Because finding a man who fits their preference is a dime a dozen for these women. These women get 100 offers a day. They have the leverage to choose who they want to deal with and what they don't want to deal with. This is why they're a lot more stern than us men. Us men, we kind of take what we can get. If you look good in the moment, yeah, we'll take you. We'll date you. We'll even get in a relationship with you. These women, they know exactly what they want. And it's whether, do you fit that category of what they want? Do you not? But if you're not out there, you're limiting yourself. For example, if you're in a town of white women and you're a black guy and all these white women like, or majority of the white women like white guys, and you know, you're just going out there, chances are you're getting failure after failure after failure because you're in an environment to fail. Versus you being on Instagram. Instagram is a lot more worldwide than just your town. You have cities over. You have cities hundreds of miles away. You have cities thousands of miles away. You're on dating apps. You have people visiting. You have people coming in and out, right? You're opening the door for you to be seen by a lot more women. Yes, you might be in an environment where a majority of these women like white men, but hey, one of these white girls girls out here might like black men that you would have never came across if you weren't on these dating apps, just off the simple fact that not every girl goes out. Not every girl's on dating apps. Not every girl has Instagram. The more you put your face out there, the more you show your face, the better likelihood chances of you having success with the woman that you want, whether that be a relationship or a hookup. You just got to put yourself out there in a positive light and actually put in the effort to show and leverage yourself in the best way possible to have the woman that you want coming your way.